earnest at all. If Gwendolyn accepts me, I'm going to kill my brother. Indeed, I think I'll kill him in any case. Cecily's a little too much interested in him. So I am going to kill Ernest, and I suggest that you do the same with your
No room for developments, and I intend to develop in many directions. I'm sorry for a little late, Algernon, but I was obliged to call Lady Harbury. I hadn't been there since her poor husband's death. I never saw a woman so altered. She looks quite 20 years younger. Now I'll have a cup of tea with those cucumber sandwiches you promised me.
Certainly, Augusta.
Won't you sit here, Gwendolyn?
Oh no, thank you, Mama. I'm quite comfortable where I am.
Good heavens, Lane. Why are there no cucumber sandwiches? I ordered them specially.
There are no cucumbers tonight.
Gwendolyn, what bothers me?
I'm engaged to marry to Mr. Worthing, Mama.
Come here, sit down to them immediately. Hesitation of any kind is a sign of mental decay in the young, of physical weakness in the old. Apprise, sir, my daughter's son in flight by the trusty maid, whose confidence I purchased by means of a small coin. I followed her at once on a luggage train. Her unhappy father is, I'm glad to say, under the impression that she's attending a more than usually lengthy lecture by the University Extension Scheme on the influence of a permanent income on thought. I do not propose to undeceive him. Indeed, I have never undeceived him on any question. I would consider it wrong. But of course you clearly understand that all communication between yourself and my daughter must cease immediately from this moment. On this point, as indeed on all points, I am so worthy. Rise, sir, from this so my recumbent posture is most indecorous.
Mama, I must beg you to retire. There's no place for you. Besides, Mr. Worthing is not quite finished.
Finished what, may I ask?
I'm engaged to Mr. Worthing, Mama.
Pardon me, but you will not engage to anyone. When you do become engaged, I or your father, should it help permit him, will inform you of the fact. The engagement should come upon a young girl as a surprise, pleasant or unpleasant, as the case may be. It is hardly a thing that she should be allowed to arrange for herself. And now I have a few questions to put to you, Mr. Worthing. While making these inquiries, you, Gwendolyn, wait for me below in the carriage.
Mama!
In the carriage, Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn, the carriage.
Yes, Mama.
You can take a seat, Mr. Worthing.
Thank you, Lady Bracknell. I prefer standing.
I'm bound to tell you that you are not on my list of eligible young men, though I do have the same list as the dear Duchess of Bolton has. We went together, in fact. However, I'm quite ready to enter your name, should your answers be which your affectionate mother requires. Do you smoke?
Well, yes, I might.
Will give you why. I observe that in many married households, champagne is rarely the first rate now.
Good heavens. There's marriage is so demoralizing as that.
You have filled my tea with lumps of sugar, and though I asked most distinctly for bread and butter, you have given me cake. I am known for the kindness of my disposition and the extraordinary sweetness of my nature, but I warn you, Miss Carter, you may go too far. Save my poor innocent trusting boy from the machinations of any other girls are no lengths to which I would not go. From the moment I saw you, I distrusted you. I thought you a false and deceitful. I am never deceived in such matters. My first impressions of people are invariably right. Seems to me, Miss Fairfax, that I am
If you are not too long, I will wait for you here all night long.
What do you think this means, Lady Bracknell?
I dare not even suspect, Dr. Chaswell. I need hardly tell you that in families of high position, strange coincidences are not supposed to occur. They are hardly considered a thing.
Poor Jack seems strangely agitated.
Your uncle has a very emotional nature.
His noise is extremely unpleasant. It sounds as if he was having an argument. Indeed, I dislike arguments of any kind. They are long and often convincing.
It has stopped now.
I wish you'd arrive at some conclusion.
The suspense is terrible. I hope it will last.
The handbag, Miss Prism. Examine it carefully before you speak. The happiness of more than one life depends on your answer.
It certainly seems to be mine. Yes, here is the injury received during the upsetting of the Gowstreet omnibus in the younger and happier days. Here is the stain on the lining from the upsetting of a temperance beverage. I'd forgotten that. And here are no longer my initials. I'd forgotten that as well. In an extravagant mood, I'd have them placed there. The bag is undoubtedly mine. I'm delighted to have it so unexpectedly restored to me. It's been a great inconvenience being without it all these years.
Miss Prism, more is restored to you than just that handbag. I was the baby you placed in it.
You?
Yes, Mother!
No! I am unmarried.
Unmarried? I do not deny that that is a serious blow. But who has the right guess to against one who has suffered? Cannot repentance wipe out an act of folly? Why should there be one loss of